All right, what's up, guys? Mags here. Today is November 3rd of 2020, and we're going to use some Bitcoin and Ethereum analysis. So jumping right in, we'll look at Bitcoin. You can see all my levels that I've clearly marked out. Naked point of control. Here's a void right here. We have some levels of value. The upper levels that we're looking at are going to be like, 14.4, 16.1, maybe 17. I'm pretty neutral bias here. It's pretty hard to be macro bearish. You pretty much have to be a fool, but at the same time, to be low time frame bullish is also somewhat difficult because the way that I look at things, until price starts to chop and spend time above 13.8, you can't really be bullish yet. So we need to get up here and start to spend time here, and then we'll go to 14.4 pretty quickly from there. On that same route, really spending any significant time under 13.1 means we probably go to the void pretty quickly, which would be a great long opportunity. I'm going to go ahead and follow that point up with everybody, whether you're a price action trader, you're a order flow trader, you're somebody that does shit with the moon. Everybody's looking at this level. So it's not going to play out cleanly the way people imagine, right? People would like to just, wick into 12.5 and, I'm just going to get my bids filled and we're going to go up from there. I say no. It's not going to work that smoothly. It never is going to be easy like that. When something's obvious like this, there's something that's going to happen to your plan up. And the obvious answers are either A, we wick close to it, but we don't actually get to this level. Maybe we take out these singles, but we don't actually ever get here. Or B, we wick right through it and come and build up value below it before we continue to move up. Again, pretty macro bullish. You look at a higher time frame candlestick chart, it's pretty obvious that you should be long bias when we're talking higher time frame. But until the next expansion phase begins up, I'm gonna pretty neutral bias and just playing my intraday setups. And I have no swing positions open currently, other than spot exposure, which I don't really pay much mind to. I wanted to hop into the footprint for Bitcoin real quick and just point out maybe a couple things here. Let's see, just off the top of my head, what we're seeing right here this morning. Well, this morning my time, when we sold off pretty harshly. I guess this would really be more like middle of the night for me. Sold off pretty harshly. A lot of selling came in here. The fact that we're seeing 11 mil, 5.397, total delta on just this one candle is 25 million. Um, Pretty aggressive selling. They weren't able to get through the monthly or the weekly value area low. So what's going to happen? We're obviously going to auction back up. These guys are going to get squeezed and unwind. Um, I'm not really going to track open interest, but it's I can pretty much guarantee that a lot of exchanges in this cycle right here in particular, this is where probably a lot of open interest was unwound on most exchanges because you know, they aggressively sell into here. We break up. It could continue to roll over, so people might hold positions here, but once you start to move up here, they're all going to puke. Or they'd have to be stupid not to, because um, otherwise they could just get squeezed into new local highs. Apart from that, I see pretty good amount of aggressive selling into the highs today, which pretty much tells me that it's probably done for now. Um, I am short right now, but it's intraday setup, so I'm not looking for too much. Yeah, there's not really too much to go over here. This is my footprint that I use nowadays. I would say that a tool like this is probably going to be best used as Confluence and not really going to be best to be used as a system in and of itself. And just while I'm thinking about it, we are trickling back up to the highs. So we are about $15 away from my entry right now, give or take. I'm comfortable going slightly underwater. If I start to get squeezed, we'll just get out of it, take the L. Not too worried about it either way. Market environment's provided a lot of opportunity lately, so if I take a couple losses here and there, isn't a big deal. It's part of the game. I was running my monthly statistics for whatever last month was, October, and I think I had a 63% win rate on that, so I did pretty good last month. Pretty happy with how things are going with the progress in my system. Yeah, so we'll leave it at that for Bitcoin. Just check out ETH real quick. I haven't really been trading ETH as much lately. I've mostly been trading Bitcoin the past couple of days. It's just been cleaner. But I will always keep an eye on ETH because it is my preferred asset to trade. Levels are pretty chaotic right now. We'll turn off these ones. Let's see, what's price at right now? It's at like 380, 381 right now. So, yeah, it's really not looking good. Um, it is entirely probable that we move up from here. We see some value build up in the 390s, and then once we were to get over the 400s, maybe get over 400, maybe into the 405, 410 area, and build up some value up there. Could very easily go up to the 440 area, where the local highs from not too long ago are. Beyond that, I mean, really, it's have the same bias as everyone on Twitter, more or less. That once we start to clear these 400 levels and really build up value above them, that we should be able to get to 650-ish, maybe 700, in not that long. I think that that could be a relatively quick move up. Really isn't too much to go over on that. ETH still is providing good intraday setups, but I don't really see the opportunity for the swing long just yet. I I could see an argument for building here at 380 with invalidation below maybe like 376 or something like that. But um, it's just been pretty obvious that the Bitcoin is the asset to be traded right now and not ETH as much. The volume that's going into it, the strength in the price action, right? If you're looking at what's happening with ETH BTC, that's a pretty clear indication of the strength and the weakness, right? And I mean, a little free alpha leak if you're going to be trading these two assets that when ETH BTC is bleeding and you get the same short setup on Bitcoin and ETH, which asset are you going to take it on? You're obviously going to take it on ETH because it's showing weakness when you're getting a short setup on both, right? But vice versa, if ETH BTC is bleeding and you get a long setup on both, are you going to long ETH? No, you're going to long Bitcoin because it's a stronger asset. So just a little helpful tip there that if you're going to be trading both like I do, look for which one is stronger than the other because it's pretty obvious normally. You can see it in the low time frame candlestick and you can see it in ETH BTC, and use the strength that you see, or weakness rather, to help your setups, right? When you see weakness in ETH and you get a short setup on both, you want to short ETH, not Bitcoin, and then vice versa. Anyways, just summing it up real quick, we'll go back to Bitcoin for the end. Things look pretty good. This does look like it's cooling off a bit. We've been getting a divergence building up this whole way up. It's continuing to play out. So um, I'm not short currently, other than intraday. I'm really not that concerned either with trying to catch the short move down. I would rather play my intraday setups and then go more swing long if I get an opportunity. It'll be, I'm not just going to blindly bid these levels either. I think that that's foolish because, as I said earlier, that everyone wants to bid here, so it's either going to get front run or it's going to get rinsed through. I don't expect just a perfect little wick. If that happens, that is the market giving us the perfect trade. If it wicks to 12.5 and gets a good strong response and then gets back over 12.8 quickly, I couldn't ask for a better trade setup. Anyways, we're going to leave it at that for now, guys. Everyone have a good one. Good luck out there trading.